Okay, so hopefully this will be working, everything's will be fine. Oh right, that's another guy. Can I... Hello? No? 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 Alright. So yeah, maybe I can get a breather? Say what I want to say. So this is Max Payne. No, alright. This is Max Payne 3. And it's one of... Like, the Max Payne 1 I played when it came out, and it was interesting, was something good in every kind of way. Cheesy story, but everything works. Graphically, it was fine. Have this cool dodge mechanic and everything. And the second one I feel is like, you know, the highlight kind of this type of game. And then came Max Payne 3. So this is just, well, shortly into the game. Pretty much the kind of first mission and everything, and well, it's not gonna be a playthrough of this game, so that's why I'm doing this. Trying to see, and I'm gonna discuss why, but I've tried my best. The name on the top might tell you is not for me a positive video. Let's see, we have, alright. So let's see if we can... So first of thing, they added this, and so if I'm gonna run to the other side here, let's go that quickly, and then I wanna roll. It's not that much quicker to dodge, and you're just as vulnerable, you know. Your hitbox might be a little less, but it's very little use for this roll. If it would have been like this, like it's slow down roll, and you would have some bullet time, then it could have been nice. But you don't. It doesn't really... Hello? Fine there? You look a little bit scared? So yeah, so that's one of the things. Then you have... Oh, that's a bad dude over there. Hello? Then you have this running. Like... Okay, so, normal, running. Are you shitting me? Normal, running. There's no difference, and I'm double checking the settings here. Sprint. Let me see if I can. There we go. Okay. So this is running. Like, it's so... the difference is so minor, it's just ridiculous. It doesn't even make any difference. You might waste it, don't need to use it. Like, are you shitting me? So they added roll, which is pretty much useless. They added sprint, that is pretty much useless. Now, the other fun thing here is... So in Max Payne you had jump, which they kind of removed, and now you can only use that to do this kind of dodge move, and that's fine. They also added this, which is also fine, but since you don't have any, like, it's not this crosshair, using this is pretty much a shit show. Because if you are trying to pop out quickly and shoot someone, you don't know where exactly your aim is unless that, when you see the crosshair. So that pretty much makes this useless, for me at least. This kind of pop up, and there's no, like... You can't use bullet time, right? Can I? No? What is my bullet time? Grenade melee, interact, vault, sprint left. Toggle, bank. Okay, let me see. Can I? Roll. Painkillers. Okay, that's crouch. The frick? Trying to find a setting here. No. Where the frick is shoot, dodge, roll, vault, sprint, blah blah blah, fire and roll. Bullet time, left shift, okay. Bullet time is left shift, so which button did I map that to? I have no freaking idea, okay. Oh, sprint is left. Oh, so this is bullet time. Yeah, because I don't really... I don't need sprint, but I can do this, so we... For the hell of it, so we get all of these weird bindings in. There we go, now we can sprint and we have bullet time, we have all the crap. Why not, right? And I'm gonna take my point further into this. I'm taking my mindset to a place. So, alright. So, there we go. So, when you are this, I don't know if you can use bullet time or not. So, if you want to pick up guns, firstly, there's no easy way to kind of see what weapons I have. I can switch them, and I see this briefly. Here. But it's very weird. I don't know if I wanted another Uzi. How would I go about doing that? Will this... Can I pick that up? No? What? Yeah, I can. Okay, so now I have... No? Okay, there we go. So now I have 2 Uzis apparently. So... Just the picking up and everything is so weird, and one of the more weirder thing is... Okay, so you can't use... Oh, alright. Getting back, so this it pretty much is not really usable to me since, you know, as I said, you don't have any crosses until you're popping up, so you're probably gonna might be a little bit off, so you're popping up, they start shooting until you get it, right? And you can't use a bullet time, because when I use...
Wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
Using bullet time will be cancelled out by using this, at least now when I tried it, so... This is also a mechanic that could have been useful, but doesn't really work. And then we have this with the weapon, so... Let me see if I can just tweak this to make it as good as possible. So I don't give the game... I don't want the game to be... yeah. I don't want it to get... you know, unnecessary bad. I don't want to give it too bad. Okay, that doesn't work anyways. So unfortunately, using the Steam controller, I can't use this. That's bad, because that would have been a little bit useful. But that's the Steam controller, that's not the game's fault. Nothing to do with the game, so... It just makes it a little bit more difficult to pick weapons, but it doesn't really matter. Can you... Okay. Hopefully this will fix itself. Yeah, it does good. So... The switching like these guns also are kind of like weird. So you first, if you wanna switch like this to another weapon, you need to like first switch to the one you wanna swap out. You press the button to pick it up, and then you can kind of dual wield. But if you pick up a gun that requires like 2 hands, it's gonna just drop this one, and it's very, very weird. There's no real indication.
I couldn't keep up. It's my fault.
There's no real... you don't really know what gun you're using or anything like that, so it's very, very weird. Like, the shoot dodging is fun and all. I just feel that this game is such... It's gonna make so many weird choices. Oh, so many weird choices. That's an Uzi. That's an Uzi. Okay, now I get dual Uzis. Fun stuff. Alright. And also, so as you can see, I failed the mission, but there's no real indication telling me that, hey, there's a timer going on, you need to be hurrying up. And then we have this another thing. Let's just check these settings. So, Vault is one button. And it is the same as interact. To me that just seems weird. So interact means open doors or elevators or stuff like that, and apparently climbing ledges. Why would you not have climb over being jump, like in, like, I don't know, every game? It just makes zero sense, because you can't really jump in this, and if you are standing close to something, you're either gonna wanna vault and press, you know, forward and jump. Vault would be the natural thing. Or you wanna shoot dodge backwards, then you're gonna press, you know, back and the jump or like the dodge button. So makes zero sense. And the more fun thing is that if you go down, you can see. Do we have it? Something here. Pick up a weapon. It's just its own binding. For what reason? And I even tried, I think, to rebind it to, you know, to be interact, and it wasn't possible. You see? So interact and vault can be the same, but you cannot do that. And it's just like, why? Why did this game just add so many useless things? Why do I need to have one button to pick up a gun, another one to interact, and then the interact being vault? The idiots that made this game just made it to piss me off. This is one game that in every single way just is so badly done. And like, okay, crouch, prone, okay, so how do I activate that? Can we try that one out? So, crouch, no, okay, that's nice. So, for some reason they made this a good action. That's so weird. Can I, if I do this, can I, no, you can't. Roll. So to vault over, I need to... It's just so badly done. The graphical are fine. The audio is decent. I would like to feel of view slider to kind of zoom out a little bit from the character, but it's nothing too bad. The shooting here works fine. So there actually is another one thing. So this game, it kind of triggers me the most is when you first start this game, there is this computer generated intro scene, which is unskippable and lasts for several minutes.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
So
they were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight.
So this is another thing. So it says still loading, and that is only when I'm pressing a button.
But in the continued absence of any good
So
ones,
I can't skip this, and I don't know when I can skip it unless I keep pressing a button to see that it's still loading. And most of this cutscene is unskippable. And the loading times are, if that is correct, that it is loading maps, data or something, is ridiculously long.
These guys weren't messing around. This place was
like compared to other games, like it's insane how much this game keeps loading and loading and loading. Obviously it's not bad to have a cutscene to hide a loading of, you know, the next level. This is just ridiculous. It's loading and loading and loading. It cannot be true, you know. Like this is installed on like an NVMe drive that can output like a gigabyte per second, you know, something like that. Like insane, and it's just loading and loading and loading. And the problem with this is that there's so many cutscenes, it's insane. You saw how long I played this little thing, so before that it was like one of this. So before this scene there was the same, it was one of these scenes, and then, you know, it kept loading, and then I played for maybe like a minute, and then it kept loading again. And that's pretty much the game, you know. You have like a minute or so like playing time, and then it's another loading scene. And you can see the amount of cutscene I'm like skipping. It's just crazy the amount of cutscenes in this. And some you can skip, and a lot of them you cannot skip. So it doesn't really feel like you're playing like a game, because there's this insane amount of this cutscene, and yes.
Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
So now we're playing again, and the biggest problem is that it does seem like there's just a few minutes, then there's another cutscene. You never really get into the action before it's done. But yeah, so the first thing in this game is it starts you off with an unskippable cutscene, and it's in-game. And the problem with that is that it's several minutes until you can get to the menu, so you can't change like the graphical, so you're gonna be stuck watching. Either you're gonna see, you know, a very low quality, or you might get crazy stuttering if your computer can't handle it, or if in case the game, you know, if the game for some reason were to have trouble, you can't try to tweak the settings to get it running, because, you know, it would always be this this in-game settings would be used, so, you know, you can't tweak that. So it's just, that's also the first bad thing about this game. The second thing is, the more annoying, is that this is a single player game which requires an online account. So when the Rockstar service, if they for some reason goes down or don't want to continue or support this or anything like that, you are beeped. And it's not an option or anything, it is forced upon you. You cannot run this game unless you have it. And this is from Steam, so I need to run Steam, run this game, log into a Rockstar account to just be able to get this single player game going. Everything about this is just so badly done. I know people have said that, you know, it kind of it has its issues and stuff, but I can't. I just haven't been able to get past this. I think this is the third or fourth time I'm trying to play this game, but it just gets so annoying. See, I don't know how the game does it. This game really gets me going. But like, this is fine, you know, the graphic, and this kind of doing, it's not the worst or anything. It's quite definitely not too bad. And this could have been really fun if I could just, you know, there would have been like a crosshair so I knew where I aimed beforehand. If the game were more like this, you know, about the gameplay, it would have been really, most likely enjoyable. Okay, plus. It's still quite difficult and stuff like that, and you can die real easy, but you know, I could definitely have made through the game. And this is one of the longer scenes I played for a long time, you know. The problem is that I'm pretty sure that within like very soon there's going to be a nice little bit of a cutscene to break this off. And if you play the first few Max Payne games, you know that the loadings was quite quick, and there was quite a few of cutscenes and stuff like that. But you know, you played for quite some time before being interrupted by a cutscene. Okay, bullet time did work. That was my mistake. So that's good. That you could use this. It must have been some kind of weird glitching in the previous one, so that's definitely a positive. So that you can do this, and then bit of a slowdown like that.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards. He approached everything with about as... It was Giovanna's necklace. Now I just had to find the rest of her.
So I'm doing this video just to show a little bit of the configuration of this game, but if I'm gonna play this, I might do it streaming. I'm not gonna do a playthrough series something, because here we have another cutscenes again. Oh god.
Over here. What's happening? Where were you?
And loading.
Do I look all right?
Don't worry.
Reloading.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul.
Giovanna!
Raul!
What are you doing?
Giovanna!
Reloading, alright.
Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town.
So if you're
Boss's
playing
girl
this the
was
second
gone.
time
Part
around,
of me wished I was too.
you're gonna be stuck, forced watching scenes, and that is one of the things that's really is like bad for replayability and stuff like that. No, thank you. Okay, and the graphic was alright. I think there was somewhere here I just kinda oh god, I'm so annoyed at the game. Yeah, still loading, so it loads into a loading. Oh.
What's he saying?
Open the bag, show me it's full of money.
The amount of loading a cutscene, like, man,
Easy, pal, easy.
I just wanna play, man. And enjoy the bullet time.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The
No.
money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field.
Uh,
Bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. There's got to be a first aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember, but this felt different. Maybe fate was sending...
can you do something about the camera? Display, yada yada yada. Nope, you cannot do that. Can we do graphical? Nope. Gameplay. Can you change? Oh, you can. That's interesting. No, I would have liked to switch up the camera.
me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast.
So now the action game has kind of slowed down to a crawl. And this is pretty much another cutscenes, you know, where you can't do shit.
At least one of us had a gun now.
You know, you're
That
not
raised our
really
chances
playing
of
here.
survival all the way from
You kind of
nil
just
to
some
slim.
kind of half interactive cutscene here.
Come on, Max, let's go.
The guy
So
with the bag
the
must have
amount
got
of
hits
time
bleeding
played
all over the place.
So
He's not the only
maybe
one. Come on.
is 5
He went this
minutes
way.
out of 30 minutes of having this game running. That is just
So
insane.
this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
But I wanted to show it runs decent on with the, you know, with the Steam, not decent, really kind of good with the Steam controller, but just I feel that the game with like the button layouts and like the game's decision with cutscene and play how it's choose to play out stuff, it's whew, that's something that really bugging me out. And that kind of ties into how I was thinking about doing with the streaming and stuff like that. So do a video, you know, on YouTube, and then I might stream the games more on, you know, Mixer like that. And then if there's like a game like Doom Eternal there, which I think deserves a playthrough, a recorded playthrough, I do that and put it up on YouTube and try to cut down useless bits and pieces and like this. But since I don't, like, since I played the previous games, some part of me wants to just get through this to see how it develops, but I definitely don't want to do like a dedicated good playthrough where I can get into it and that stuff. I only want to do all, you know, YouTube series of stuff that I enjoy basically. But I might still want to play stuff, and that I think is a perfect place for streaming, where I don't know how long I will be doing that series, if I will, how I will feel about it, and like if there will only be negative comments, it's not really good to put on YouTube. So this is still, you know, cutscene where I cannot skip, so for several minutes I just been basically talking here, doing nothing.
That's pretty much everyone.
And like the whole game just feels like this. Play for a minute, watch a cutscene for 5 minutes. Play a minute, watch a cutscene for 5 minutes.
And make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back to such good shape.
So definitely around 45 minutes of playtime now, so, and it's still this, like I could get it if it would have been like the first 50 minutes or something like that, but like, Jesus Christ. Can I play? Nope, okay. So yeah, so this is a place where you wanna use this cover system, but you don't know where you're shooting beforehand, so why would there not be a crosshair? Is there a setting I'm missing to always have a crosshair in the middle? I don't think so, right? Specific, always white default. No. Just target slowed. I don't think that's gonna make a difference, is it? Nope. Nope. And then vault there, we need to remember to press the different buttons. You cannot, you shoot dodge if you accidentally. And you don't have any.
Lived and died this game.
Doesn't feel like you can like explore the areas or anything that you could in the previous games. It feels like you're rushed to kind of be having to follow it.
What am I, the button pusher?
Yeah. Just a very weird decision they made with this game, I feel. But if you like a ton of cutscenes and, you know,
Should have known this
don't
would
think
end
that
well.
the other things that I dislike is for you, that's great. But this is just one of the games that, like,
Guess I must have skipped that class.
there is potential,
Okay,
but
come on.
it just
Let's go.
misses everything and just really gets me bored out of my mind. Or not bored, but maybe not like really.
The money?
No? But he might be able to tell us what the fuck is going on.
Seu filho da puta! O que aconteceu lá embaixo? Quem não...
Heads up! Here comes friends. Something tells me we're heading in the right direction.
And I might
Hang on
need
here,
to
I'll cover you.
bump down the.
Come on, let's move.
Might need to bump down the difficulty if I'm even gonna. Yeah, that,
Wasting time, man.
Son of a bitch!
that was a cheap shot.
You okay?
About the same as before.
No, I'm almost dead,
Forward to get
and I
out
have
of this
no
shithole.
idea to I have no possibility to dodge that.
Okay, let's go.
Seems very cheap. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel these crazy rewards for this game.
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at.
And I don't.
Who
You
the hell
can't
would kick
say
these guys
manually,
off?
so
I
you
didn't know
know
what to think anymore.
you're stuck
This
with
town had
the
more smoke and
checkpoints the
mirrors than a
games
strip
give
club
you.
locker room.
Cutscene there, skippable at least. And I cannot use slow-mo here, no?
Anytime you want to start shooting, Max!
Dead. It just seems so cheap how it's done everything. Cutscene and into a cutscene. Cutscene going into a cutscene, yes. Alright.
Max, come here.
And I'm almost dead from that. And I don't have time to explore, right? Because that's what I would need to do.
I heard these soccer players weren't good with pain.
Get down.
And the cutscene.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
Look at this blackjack. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously
Like,
financed.
this could have been done when I was like
Come
couldn't
on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on
been
us.
able to move or something like
Deal with
that.
him first.
That's
Only one
shit.
shoulder left.
There's no time. The money will be
Oh
long
right, I
gone.
want to pick up a
We gotta
gun, I
steal the gun
couldn't.
back.
Because the cutscene forced me out.
I might have written the book on dumb ideas, but Passos sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
Look, I'm dead.
I didn't give a damn about the money, but I knew.
And we gotta wait to this again.
Yes.
Okay. That seems good, right?
I didn't give
So,
a damn about the money, but I knew.
so you're
what would
forced
happen
into
to
this
Fabiana
running
if the
scene
wrong
that you
people
cannot
got
do
involved.
anything about. Yeah, so that's fun stuff. Oh, there we go. And we are almost dead.
Look out!
You shitting me?
I didn't give a damn about the money.
And of course, since you can't save, you have to do. Why would you not have a save point after this one?
Passando da hora de dar uma lição no comando sujo. Esse puto favelado serrano precisa aprender que não está.
Hassel! Look out!
And did I get hit? I think so. Maybe. Yeah. Just feels so
My
yeah.
shoulder was ripped to shreds. For once, I had an excuse to medicate.
It feels like the game just pulls you.
The smell in this place reminded me of how long it had been since I'd had any food. A drinker eats when he's loaded. A real
Like it
drunk
pulls you
eats
out
when
of
he's
the...
not.
The game pulls you out of the action too much, if that makes
Why do
sense.
I always get to go first?
No? Okay, so apparently I don't have bullet time. There's no... is it the right that's the indication of the bullet time?
I'd save some of those bullets if I was you.
Why? Okay, so now I have this... Okay, the more people you kill, the more bullet time you get, I'm guessing.
It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
What is that gun? I can't see what gun I'm holding. Okay. That's the Uzi, that's the gun. If I do that... Yeah, just kill me, this is just weird. I don't know, it's just... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. No, I wanted to get... Oh, you idiot. And the cutscene. Into a cutscene, right? Or...
Whatever you say.
Oh, wait. Did I drop? No? What? Oh. So that... No? Wait. Yeah, done. Hello. Okay. Oh, there we go. Cutscene. Dead. So I'm stuck in an open environment doing this. So again, like, the game, how it gives you decisions, to me feels just so weird. Like, why would it make me... Why would you make me feel... like, not feel, but like, let me play in this area? Like, no cover or anything. I'm just dropped in here to fight. Like, the game just... Yeah, I don't get it. So many weird decisions. And who... Oh, right, there's apparently one left behind here. Okay, more enemies? No? Yeah, there is. And I'm soon dead again. Yeah, I definitely don't see how you're supposed to play this without getting a lot of sheep shots going at you. I like to have fun, so yeah, I might stream this, or I might watch someone just play this, maybe video to see or something. Okay, we are supposed to go... What? Where? I don't know. This way? No? This way? I have no idea where I'm going, so... So this is gonna be the end of this video, but I just wanted to do it. Can I get my points out? So what does that mean? Which gun am I holding? Can I see? I need to look. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm supposed to be heading now. Da 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 da. This way I came, right? I walked this way. Oh, I probably missed the button I could interact with, right? Yeah. Must have been right. Or maybe this way? Okay.
Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Eles vai nos matar, hein, se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né? E a menina? Alguma alpinista social aí casada com algum cara rico.
What's happening, man? Exactly what it sounds like.
Wow, I'm almost dead again. What the And no, okay. And another no good way. Okay, and you can't take good cover, and there's one left. Oh, thank you. There's one right there. Okay, he's still there. Okay. Nope, okay. And a grenade. Hello? Dead.
Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né? Quem é a menina? É alguma alpinista social aí casada com algum?
Exactly what it sounds like.
And you know, come on, stop switching. You know, you're kind of forced to cheese it out. Because I have so little health now, so I can't really do it on a lot of other ways here. Okay. Oof. And he's coming this way. No? 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 I don't have any health, so... And I'm gotta remember to vault is a different key than the jump. So now I'm just getting into the fighting, so you wanna like get it going here, obviously. You wanna keep going, trying to that's good.
Claudio, their golden boy. He'd sure picked the wrong party on the wrong night. Although if the past week was anything to go by, it was safe to assume any party with the Broncos in attendance.
This was an optional, so this wasn't anything bad about having like stuff like that. Okay, but we're not just getting into the
Looks
fighting.
like some kind of maintenance elevator.
Okay, a little bit of a cutscene.
Where you headed?
That's awesome.
Going up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it here as a good checkpoint, like... I think this is one of the few games that really just gets me to the point where... Why should I keep playing this? It's a good thing if you like it, but I just cannot get myself to like this game. I don't know, it just... seems like it take these action games and take it to the crawl with all cutscenes and like the weird layout of the, like, you know, the buttons and stuff like that. And all the kind of slow, the force cutscenes also, you know, it's not that there's a lot of them, there's like maybe 40% is unskippable and they are just feels like, why is this even here? This will not be more videos done of this. I might, as I said, since I do like to kind of do more streamings to have kind of live feedback and stuff like that. I might, you know, do a stream where I just try to play this more, just to see if it eases up somehow. But a little bit further on this point, where I basically every time I've been like, this isn't fun for me. Why should I do this? I wouldn't, so I just, you know, skips it, stops doing it. But I think I even bought this when it came out, and one of the games that I really feel purely 100% disappointed with, and especially since coming from the earlier games, this feels just such an odd sequel in all the kind of ways how they handle stuff. You can definitely feel that that there is a new studio, and maybe if you enjoy GTA, you might enjoy this. I never really got into GTA, and maybe that's why I cannot really enjoy it. Maybe that's, you know, just what it is. But, you know, it works fine with the Steam controller. I have had no issue with it, and I feel that, you know, this is a very gamepad oriented game, so there's no problem, you know, with it anyway. So and if I'm gonna keep playing, I might just go for the low difficulty setting to see if I can get more warm with how the, you know, the shooting and everything is going and stuff like that. I don't know if there is a borderless window settings, because if there is, if this is maybe, can you? So if I do this, maybe I can make this, select. Maybe I can do this like in a borderless windows way. I'm gonna see if I can try this just real quick. I do this and I do this. No? Add window. There we go. Okay. So if I'm using a borderless window, I might be able to, you know, I might be able to force a crosshair or always on, so that might be fun. So yeah, that might be something to try, but I wanted just to give this a little bit of good go to show it off. Works fine with the Steam controller, and it's just not a game that is for me. With all the cutscene unskippable, the way they mapped, you know, to vault to a interact button and stuff like that. For me, everything just seems very weird. The pacing, but other than that, you know, the graphical still is alright today, and it's no problem getting this running. You even had like what? DirectX 11, right? Yeah, very new version, so it's very good, very quite easy to run. Everything is maxed out here without a problem. So no real problem. But this is the only video about this, and sorry for this negative video, but sometimes you just gotta get it out all the bad stuff. Because this is one of the few games that I really feel they messed up big time, and that might be because I, you know, really enjoy Max Payne 1 and 2. That might just be because of that. So feel free to, you know, to leave the comments, but oh my god, you're so wrong and stuff like that, because I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of those who don't agree with me, and that's fine. This is just a personal kinda why you won't see me play this game doing like a series of it. Not that anyone wondered, but well, because I watched someone on Twitch play this game, and it made me interested. Okay, let's give this game one final try. But it's always the same. It doesn't really feel rewarding to play it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure to like try to check my Mixer page or something like that, because I'm going to do one stream with this game at least in the near future, just to try to give it a go. And if I die too much, I'm gonna lower the difficulty to see if I can power through and get into the groove a little bit more. Yeah, complaining video over and out.